teach and spread the same to everyone around. So we have such a beautiful soul, Swarna ma'am, with us, sharing her wisdom today. Ma'am, please welcome ma'am. We'll start our session shortly with 10 minutes meditation in the beginning of the session and 10 minutes at the end of the session, ma'am. So if you want to talk anything, you can talk, ma'am. Then we can start meditation for 10 minutes with music, ma'am.
Thank you, Saujanya madam.
My pleasure.
Beautiful introduction about me.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you, friends. Welcome to the meditation. So yeah, we can begin meditation today for 10 minutes at the beginning.
Okay. I'll share the music now.
Okay.
I'll share the music.
No problem. Thank you very much. Okay. Friends, fold your legs. Fingers into fingers. Remove your glasses and gently close your eyes. Just observe your normal, natural breath. Let us have a 3 deep inhale and exhale. Inhale. Fill your stomach. Fill your chest. Fill your throat. Hold. And slowly let go. Inhale again. Deep inhale. The air goes into the body, into the stomach, and then lungs, your chest, and throat. Shoulder expands. Let full inhale occur as much as possible. Take the breath in and hold. Let all the body parts soak in into this cosmic energy. And slowly let go. As you let go, the stomach goes in first, then your lungs relaxes, your chest relaxes, your shoulder drops, and your throat. And whole body relaxes as you exhale every single drop of the air. Last deep inhale. Feel the inhale as you take in and observe the body part, stomach, expanding, Chest expanding. Throat expanding. Shoulder expanding. Full body expands. Hold. Now slowly exhale. Just let go. Don't do anything, masters. First, stomach goes inside, relaxes, in your lungs, chest, throat, shoulders, and whole body relaxes as you exhale slowly. Catch up your breath, friends. Bring your awareness to the normal, natural inhale and exhale. Friends, just observe your breath. Follow your breath. Breath is our guru. If the mind is the guru of all senses, breath is guru of mind. Mind can be calmed only through breath, observing breath. When mind is calm, body gets calm, thoughts reduces, and receive maximum cosmic energy into the body. Inhale and exhale. If any thought comes, gently bring back your attention towards your breath. Observe your breath as watch a movie or passing clouds. Nothing to hold, nothing to resist. On the seat of meditation, beautiful Ana meditation taught by Gautama Buddha. And spread to all of us by Guru Brahmasri Pitamaha Patriji. Friends, gently bring back yourself towards physical world, present moment, and let us pay gratitude to every single thing, every single one we have in our life, to parents, to family members, kids, teachers, gurus, to the universe, to the five elements, to animals, to minerals, plants. Feel the gratitude towards them. And the gratitude towards everyone who have joined now and sharing their energies with us is good. And finally, friends, gratitude towards yourself for taking time for the meditation and listening and learning and sharing the wisdom with everyone around us. Please gently bring back yourself. Place your palm on your eyes for 5 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And gently open your eyes by looking at your palm. Thank you, friends. Thank you so much for joining me for a great meditation and for the same feeling. So, yeah, let us go into today's sharing session. I will share my presentation. Sorry for that. Okay. I hope you're able to see it.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. Okay, friends. So today's topic is about soul. Excuse me. So, what is soul, right? So, before coming into this meditation or into spiritual journey, no one talks about soul. Nobody is aware of the soul. Only we might have heard in the movies, in the scary movies, in the monsters movies, the spirits or souls, right? So it was very scary thing to talk about souls, their fearful situation. At least I have gone through it. And after coming into here, we all of us know what is soul is, isn't it? How beautiful it is, right? How we transformed ourselves, understanding from before spirituality to after spirituality. So we every day we're happily living the soul. So that is the beauty of spirituality and the meditation. So I would like to share this soul topic that was given by many masters, but especially Dr. G.K. Sir, spiritual tablet founder. He had given this knowledge, soul knowledge, as a part of one tablet series. Okay, that means only soul is only one. There is nothing else that compares with the soul. So let us go into deep. So what is soul? Can anyone explain it? Can anyone define it? No, right? Nobody can say what is soul is. But we can feel it. Whoever meditates, whoever contemplates on what soul is, whoever studies about knowledge about soul, they can understand what it is. They can experience it. They can feel it, but nobody can define it. Isn't it? See, if there is a mango, if someone friends ask you, how is the mango? You can only explain, but you cannot feel. You cannot explain the feeling, how beautiful, how sweet feeling you had while eating mango. Can you explain that? No, right? No. But that person has to eat it. Then only they can understand. You can define everything, color and the size and how it looks inside, outside, everything you can define, but not how exactly. It is still incomplete. So that's how the soul is. So you have to feel it. How can we feel it? We have to meditate it. Only the deep meditation can only give you the feel of soul, picture of the soul. Yeah. And everybody, we all talk, everybody, even the materialistic people, non-meditative, non-meditators especially, they say whenever body dies, they say, oh, body died. But what is happening? Do you think anybody understand at that time? No one, right? They just say body died. They all try mourn about it. What exactly happening at that time? So after coming into the spirituality, we all understand it. What is exactly happening? Is it weight is decreasing after body dies or leaves this physical body? No. Everything is same. Scientists have proven that before death and after death, the body weighs same thing. So what is happening? The soul is leaving, which is weightless, which no one can see it. So that is the soul, friends. So it is an energy which we cannot see it. It's everywhere. The energy you are seeing here in the sky. It is energy. That's how it is soul. That's how the soul lives. When it lives, does it say bye-bye or does it show any smoke or fog around you or anything? No, but only the deep meditator can sense that vibration, the brightness, isn't it? Then you have to go to that frequency. Because we are not at that frequency, then everything looks, oh yeah, okay, sky, it's nothing, isn't it? But the meditator can live. So even the body, physical body leaves this earth planet, they can feel it. So everything, it surrounds like the light kind of energy. Isn't it? So these are energy. So we can define as we are not the physical body, mind, and intellect. We are the Atma, our soul, our self. So all this Atma, our soul, our self, everything is same masters. So only we can tell that in relative terms, that we are not the body or mind or intellect. We are a combination of body, mind, intellect, and Atma. Every physical body is combination of all these four, isn't it? We have all see here, we have all the sheets or layers of the human body. So Atman goes very deep inside. Even though it is spread, all throughout the body, but it resides in the center of the being, that is heart. Why it is? Why we during the meditation we always say, look into your heart, feel the heart pulsation. Why do we say it? Can anyone guess? Because the heart is always same. Heart means heart, friends. Heart is always loving. There is no bad heart or good heart, crying heart or sad heart or happy heart. Heart is always pure, isn't it? Everybody, see, whole wide world, everyone has a heart, and see their heart. What is heart means heart? It's always vibrates at the love, compassion, joy. That's why we always, if we look into our heart, you can feel that feeling of soul. That's why we always say, look into your heart. That is the only place never changes and always remains same in every single being you take. When animals, when plants, everyone has heart. They may not have a physical organ, but everyone has a feeling that they can feel vibrated the high vibrations. That's where soul resides, because soul is eternal. But you can feel it through your heart. That's why it shows as a very inner self, our inner self, core of our body, heart. That's where soul resides. Even though soul is spreading, soul is an energy. It spreads throughout the body. If energy doesn't spread in any one of the body, or if it dissipates in one of the organ, for example, take hand, if there is not energy flowing properly, dissipates, then we will have a hand pain. That means the energy is not flowing, the vital energy is not flowing. Of course, there is a soul inside, but how do you make it work again? Make it, how do you cure that hand pain? By observing that part and flowing that vital force that we take from cosmos. And then the pain, it goes into the deep cellular level and it heals. Then pain goes away. When pain going away, hand is so happy, very strong. Means what does that mean? The soul, you can feel that soul, isn't it? So even if a hand goes, what is happening? The soul goes along with the hand, isn't it? So the vibrations, basically. So this is eternal speck of consciousness and energy, combination of consciousness, energy, and wisdom. The soul is called combination of, we have seen as the soul is combination of body, mind, and intellect. Okay, so that is called consciousness, energy, and wisdom, ECW or EWC. That is the combination of soul. So E is an energy. And when we apply the wisdom, what is a wisdom, friends? Is the wisdom and knowledge the same? No. Knowledge is when you receive knowledge from masters. When you gain knowledge by reading books, listening to videos, audios, everything is we take in knowledge. But what is the wisdom? When you implement that knowledge into your life, go through the experiences related to that knowledge, that becomes the wisdom. So you have to experiment it. You have to put it into practice. It has to come to the practical level. That becomes the wisdom at that time. So you have to have that wisdom. So once you have wisdom, that stays with you. So energy, wisdom, and consciousness. What is the consciousness? Energy plus wisdom. Or energy, if you increase energy, consciousness increases. If you increase the wisdom, consciousness increases. Combination of energy and wisdom is the consciousness, the awareness. Awareness is to the point. now and here is the awareness. You just focus on the present moment is the awareness. Okay, so you grasp complete picture of that particular moment is the awareness, and that's how you increase every day. You, as the moment by moment, your awareness increases. You put awareness to that moment, and your awareness increases, and your consciousness increases. The knowledge, the wisdom, and the energy, where you place your attention, that's where the energy flows, isn't it? So energy also you put in. Why we have to be in a present moment? Because that is where the energy flows. Energy doesn't dissipate anywhere, so it is just concentrated on that particular moment. So where energy flows, where your attention goes, that's where energy flows. So you have to live in the present moment, that is your awareness, and that will take you to the increase in the consciousness. So combination of energy, consciousness, and wisdom is called soul. Soul is the center. Okay, you have to have it in order to feel the soul, in order to get the knowledge of the soul. You have to have all these three areas of knowledge. Even one thing is missing, you will not get the complete picture of the soul. Okay. So this is you all probably know these 5 layers of the human body. Annamaya kosha and manomaya kosha, mental body, food body, and energy body, and all those things. And when you receive everything, then you will feel the soul. So let's go into the next. So we can experience through the body and consciousness, isn't it? Only why we need this body, and why we need to talk about this soul, first of all. Why? Because in order to experience better, say before coming into this meditation, we never know about soul. Do you think we have experienced, enjoyed our life fully? No, not at all. We don't know how these trees looks like. We don't know how to gratitude also. First time I learned paying gratitude towards everything. Before I never heard about gratitude, never said gratitude. Probably I would have taken blessings from parents, but that also I always used to take blessing because I need blessings from parents, but not from my side. My side, what I have to do, I should be thankful. They give blessings, okay, but what I am doing, I was never aware of that. I would just bend my head because everybody taught me, just bend your head, body, take the blessings from God. But nothing would come from my heart, from my inner self. So how beautiful, see friends. So we need a body to feel everything. We need a consciousness. Through consciousness, feel the soul. So full picture of the life we will get when we understand who we are. When we understand we are soul beings. That's why we need to know. We enjoy our life. We bring a meaning to our life. That's why we have to know about soul. Otherwise, before that, it just goes, life goes by accident, like a zombie life. If we follow everyone, okay, my friend took that subject, so I take, my friend became doctor, I become doctor, they got so much money being a doctor, so I want to be a doctor, okay, or scientist or engineer. So like that, just we follow our friend or a family or our neighbor or someone, we take a role model and we go with them. Because at that time, we don't know about soul, who we are and what to follow and what not to follow. We don't know. We were ignorant. But that's okay, right? Everything is okay. Everything happens for our good. Maybe it is time to, when we fail so many times, then we will bounce back to highest extent and we start our journey very intensively. So whoever had so much failures, it's a good opportunity for them later stage to go up, to bounce up, upper level and learn about who they are and they attain highest bliss. So that's why we have to know we are body consciousness. understand what it is, what is soul knowledge, spiritual science knowledge. Okay. And a psychologist and a shamanic teacher, Krista McKinnon, wrote a beautiful note here. It is our soul that provides us with a kind of inner voice, a moral compass and direction. Okay, this is our soul, is our inner voice, isn't it? That's we call it as intuition, or your gut feeling of your heart. So that is the inner voice, friends. And a moral compass and direction. It will take you based on that guidelines of our feeling, our emotion, of our gut and heart. We go take us to the right direction. What is right, what is wrong, we can immediately identify. But we have to be in awareness of this knowledge. When situation comes, when we are at a Y junction, whether to take this decision or that decision, we have to be in awareness, watch, listen to your gut feeling, inner voice. It is our soul that we hear as this little voice inside, reminding us that there is more we can become, isn't it? It makes us, we are unlimited. The more we learn, still we feel like we need to learn more and more and more. The more service we do, we still, our inner voice says that you can still do it more and more and more. So it will always takes us to the heights, joyous way, isn't it? You start working for the universe. You first we correct ourselves, and then do the service for the others. And it is our soul that suffers when we don't nourish it by integrating a spiritual component into our lives and striving to give our lives meaning and purpose. Okay, it suffers, isn't it, friends? We all go through these sufferings, right? We just become boredom, or we feel like we are low or dull. We feel like not excited, and we are, we are like just feel lazy. Even though we are a spiritual beings and we are meditators, we do go through time to time. Why? That is a time you have to, your soul is craving for you to send, to upgrade yourself where you are to the higher level. Maybe you need to reach more people and give your services, spreading the spiritual science and meditation. Or you have to learn new wisdom, new knowledge, read more books, do more sadhana. So that is what our soul teaches us when we feel low. Okay, so that is the indication, friends. So she said rightly, and everything, we all go through it, we experience this, isn't it? And it will, when we do that, it gives immense pleasure, meaning, and purpose to our life. So that's what we are all doing. Next. So even the Gita, we always need, oh, okay, who said that? Who said, who is this author, or who is that scientist or psychologist? Who is this teacher? How do we trust, right? But we have to trust one thing, that but is it true? That is true for everyone, isn't it? What is a unit? In Telugu we call it pramanam. So what is the basis that we decide this is true, or that is true knowledge, that is false knowledge? Okay, we have to follow our Upanishads, Vedas, Bhagavad Gita, Ramayana, everything taught takes us back to our ancestors' life, back to our legacy, back to so many years back before Christ. Those yugas, Dwapara Yuga, Treta Yuga, Satya Yuga. At least those are, we have those stories. Everybody in this world believes, isn't it? In one fashion or other fashion. Even who doesn't believe in the spirituality or in the God, also they know that what I am doing is right. But if they little bit contemplate, yes, they are right, contemplate what is happening within them, they will also come to this same level of understanding. Okay, we are all spiritual beings. So we take this Gita, as Ramayan, or Vedas, Upanishads. From that knowledge, we take some basic knowledge and we meditate, we experiment, and we come with the new information, new knowledge. And we are not saying just this is what the Gita said, this is what this master said. We want you, all of us, to experiment, see it, and feel it. Is it true or not? Maybe it is different in your point of view, but come up with your own knowledge, live with your own beliefs. That's what we are trying to spread. So here Bhagavad Gita we have taken as a unit, and Bhagavad Gita says soul is the living entity. Okay, because soul is energy, that is the eternal. Everything is soul, whatever we are seeing. Okay, soul is in everybody. How can we see? People may say, yeah, where is the soul in the space? Show me. Yes, if you bring an object in that space, or if you see a human being in that space, then yes, you that is the indication that there is a soul, isn't it? So otherwise, if there is no soul, why you say it is a dead body? What is happening? So that is the indication. It is a living being. When we have a soul within the body, we are live. It is not, if there is no soul, we are dead. So that is the indication. So this is living entity, and it is a reality around us, everywhere, even in the object, living being, non-being, everything has energy. And second one, it also says the soul pervades the entire body, isn't it? We talked previously. So it is spread everywhere. If the soul is everywhere, the consciousness is everywhere, that means it should be around throughout our body. How it is spread? Through consciousness. That is the connector. Our body, soul connector is through consciousness, with the wisdom, the knowledge. We can feel that soul. And body consciousness is limited, isn't it? Because only we are small body when we compare with the whole big universe. Okay, so if you take whole big universe as a one big soul, we are all small particle of souls, isn't it? Just if you take a sun as a big soul, the ray, sun has a millions of rays around it, isn't it? Surrounded by. So each row, if you take one human being, how small? One ray, still it's a quality of sun. All the qualities of whatever sun has, the one ray has. So you can call yourself soul is a one ray when you compare to sun as a soul. Okay, so you don't have the big picture of all the rows. You think, okay, only me, my body, mind, intellect, and I am soul. You don't understand what others are going through, pain or pleasure, okay, how they are feeling, emotions. We can't understand. That's why we say don't judge, because we don't have that much knowledge. But when you do more meditation, so some yogis can read, even a person come in front of them, they can read that, their aura, and say what is that person is going through, isn't it? But we have to increase our energy. But as a still, that yogi can he read whole wide world? Maybe if he goes to that level of consciousness, yes. But as a body, we are very limited. That's why we don't need to judge anyone else. But everybody has a same soul. We need to understand soul is in everyone. It's the same soul. It's not a black soul or red soul or white soul. It's a soul is soul, because that is not a color or shape or nothing. It's just an energy. Everybody is a embodiment of an individual soul. Okay, we know it. That's why we have to treat everyone as we are. Everyone is soul or a God. Soul is immortal. No past, no present or future. Isn't it? Immortal means no death. Soul is eternal. Eternal means always there. It never born, it never died. There is no past, present or future. It is always there. The body of a living entity goes through the transformation, but not the soul. Isn't it? Body, our single body, if you take, it goes from a cell inside the body, inside the mother's womb. Then it becomes a baby, then toddler, then a teenager, old age. Then at the end, it dies. So it goes through the transformation. Body changes and it decays. It born and it died. But what is the eternal? The eternal is the cell, the soul. It started with that energy. And what is that cell? Cell has an energy, electron, proton, neutron. Isn't it? The field around a cell is a energy. Isn't it? We have studied in a physics in our high school subject. So a cell is a middle particle. It has a energy vibration around that, isn't it? It has electron, proton, neutrons revolving around that. That is called an atom. Atom has a cell inside it. So that's how our body has started. And the soul does not go through any changes, no birth and no death. It is an energy and eternal, always there. No one created, no one is going to destroy it. So that's what we are, our true nature. The soul is unchangeable, immovable, eternally the same, isn't it? Nobody can change it. Matter is different. Okay, matter today is one shape, the tomorrow is another shape. Matter can decay. It's just like a body. Body can decay. So what happens after death? Our body goes into soil. It becomes a soil, isn't it? Do we see after 1 month or later, if you go to that place where our cremation happened, is your body there? No, it decays, becomes small particles. Slowly, it becomes particles. That's how everything, even the earth. One day the earth become an energy being, becomes a invisible being. Everything becomes a energy. How much is the matter? 0.9999999% is the only matter in this universe. Everything is energy. So example is this physical body. This whole physical body is there. After that, it becomes a powder. Isn't it? When it burns, it becomes a ash. That ash also mixes with the air. That also you can't see it. It becomes invisible. So our body we are seeing in front of us, it's becoming invisible. Why can't this whole earth, whole world, this whole trees becomes invisible one day? Isn't it? So everything is invisible. But what is the visible? Only energy. It can be felt. Energy cannot be visible. You are seeing the electric bulb. You're seeing the light. But do you know the current, how it is flowing current? Can anyone show me? No, nobody. So that's how the energy is. That's how the soul is. So there is no time also, because that is the eternal. That's where everything started. First, everything was a peaceful. And then it's all worlds started, after worlds, this earth world came, this earth came, then, this light world, airy world, air world. So all these worlds were there before these plants or minerals, plants and animals, isn't it? So that's how the whole world started. Thinking and Destiny is beautiful, explains about this evolution, friend, and how this world started and how, if anybody is interested, you can join that Thinking and Destiny book that Chandra Madali sir is conducting. So you can join those sessions. the soul is invisible, inconceivable, and immeasurable, isn't it? So we all know that. So soul accepts new bodies and give up the old bodies, isn't it? Because after we die, our body, the material body, decays, and soul goes into the upper realms, and then it is ready to take the another life, isn't it? Because energy is not destroyed or created. It's only transformed from one form to another form. Always universe balances the energy, isn't it? So it has to, the one soul goes out, the soul takes another body, just like we remove our clothes and take new body. So we never die. Only the physical body dies. We are always there. So many incarnates. Even we were there during Krishna's age. We were there during Jesus' age, and before that, Shiva's. We are all there. We are part of there because we are a cell. We are a particle. We are a cell in the universe. So we were there. Maybe through their body, we were there. We were there in the universe in one form or the other form. So we were there during those days also. That's why we can go in the meditation, deep meditation. If you really go, you can feel and observe those. Because we are always there. Okay. So soul. So we have some obstacles of soul. So we understand what soul is, isn't it? So probably most of you got some sense what soul is about. So it is eternal. So as we progress higher and higher into this spiritual journey, we come across some obstacles, some hurdles in our journey. So what are those obstacles of the soul? Those are fear, ego, power, and laziness, isn't it? So we will come across fears and we get ego. Maybe we feel, oh, I have so much of knowledge. I am the spiritual being. Oh, my husband doesn't meditate. My kids doesn't meditate. They don't know this knowledge. What a life they are living, the robotic life. We feel ego. But no, friends, we have all come from that level. Our soul is growing. Without learning, we don't come here. That is for sure. There is no shortcut. We are all here because we might have done so much of sadhana in our past life. Without past life's practice or sadhana, we won't come here. That's why Patris always says, PSSM masters everybody's last life is this one. Because we all realized, soul realized, self-realized people. We know what is self is. The knowing about self, knowing about who we are is self-realization. So we are all self-realized. So once you understand, what else you need to understand, right? So once even Bhagavan Krishna, Lord Krishna says, once you understand the soul, no other knowledge is needed. Because you understand everything. Who understand the soul, who understand who they are, who understand themselves better, they understand the whole universe. Isn't it? We know immediately what is happening in 5th dimension, 10th dimension, and all. Maybe little slowly, as you increase more. If you don't understand, you're not understanding means you need to increase your consciousness, understanding, your meditation. You need to increase the energies. Okay. But now we have the knowledge. So everyone evolves from one form to another form and progresses one level to another level. The degree of consciousness it's called. Okay. So everybody's degree of consciousness is different. You cannot measure, but you can only talk in terms of degrees. So some people have some degree of consciousness, one level of consciousness, the other people have other level. So everybody are equal. We have all evolved from there. So there is no need to feel ego. There's no need to feel power. I have this, you get, as you meditate more, your third eye opens. You feel you are powerful because you can read others' mind. You can heal others. You feel power. That becomes your obstacle. But that's okay. if it is needed, if the universe guides you, then we heal someone. But first, we have to correct ourselves. We are not here, our main goal is not to heal someone else, isn't it? But always there is a bigger than us. So why is the ego? Always there's a bigger than us is what? Universe. Universe is always there. Your higher self is always there. The Paramatma, whatever we call, the higher power, higher being is always there, which is bigger than all of us. So where is the ego? Where is the power? We are not bigger than anyone. Also, we feel laziness sometimes. Feel, oh, I learned enough. Isn't it? We all go through it, friends. We also go through it. Feel, oh, lazy, what should I do? But then at that time, you just go take a walk. Just have that consciousness, that awareness, that education, bring in your life. So immediately it will teach you, hey, go walk, come out, do some work, or go do some exercise. That will enhances your cell levels and then brings you out of your laziness, out of your low energies, and take you to the right direction. What is the next? Study or cooking or reading or do something, practicing music, So it's a beautiful friend. So, but people mostly, why we have to learn this is we go through it as we progress in our spiritual journey. So when we are aware, we be careful. And also as we evolve in a soul level, we all have different levels, right? That's what we talked. That is infant soul, baby soul, young soul, mature soul, and old soul, transcendental soul, and infinite soul. This is the ultimate. This is the also a soul is a universe, infinite. If you take, that is the infinite ultimate. So everybody are merging from one stage to another stage. So where is that? If you are a mature soul, didn't you come from infant soul? Yes, we are. So why are we pointing out? Why are we saying, oh, that girl is ignorant, or that girl is talking too much? Why? No need. Okay, she's talking, she will get, when she will have awareness and knowledge and that wisdom, she will stop her voice. Stop, slow down her talking. So everybody, based on our wisdom, see here, that's why Dr. J.K. sir had put in this wisdom that soul is combination of energy, consciousness, and wisdom. ECW. That is the soul. Soul resides in the middle. So as you increase your energy, as you increase your wisdom, you increase your consciousness. As you increase all three areas, your soul grows, evolves from one stage to other stage. Okay, so always we have to be revolving around this energy, wisdom, consciousness all the time. Even if you do any work, even at job, you have to increase energy, you have to increase your consciousness, awareness, you have to increase wisdom, how to stay happy, peaceful with your colleague, isn't it? Everything teaches us in these three areas. You have to be just aware. Nothing is rejected or resisted. So yeah, based on how much we swadhyaya, sajjana sangatya, and meditation do, we have to do more of these three things. Swadhyaya, self-study. Sajjana sangatya is involving in the group discussions, group meditation, and knowledge sharing. And then meditation. We all do meditation. So when we involve in these three categories and gain these things, these are the tools to evolve us from one soul level to another soul level. These are the tools. How do we get wisdom? From swadhyaya and sajjana sangatya and meditation. Get wisdom. Energy, how do we get? We get out of meditation and sajjana sangatya. Also, swadhyaya. Everything is energy. Even if you read some books, you get some more energy, you feel energy, right? You meditate, you feel energy. So these are the tools to increase these things. So who are involved in more based on their soul level. Based on their soul level, they involved more. The more you practice, you evolve better and better and go to the next level. But what is here? We have to always live in the middle path. Because we are living in this physical world, we are living in this materialistic world. Matter is important and soul is important. So always have a middle path of spiritual journey and physical journey. Okay, so enjoy everything. Take flights, go from place to place. But again, what is the purpose of going place to place? For your family purpose, enjoying the nature. And also you spread there, wherever we go, we spread that. So you're balancing. You don't feel guilty. Oh, I'm doing so much of travel. I'm enjoying myself. And you don't have a guilty that you are not doing anything. Go wherever you see, whoever you find. If the time comes, if the situation occurs, tell them, yeah, I meditate. I've been meditating so many years. I feel so good. It is very good if you meditate. So tell few things and where they can attract. They also seek for more information. So always, wherever you go, if you can balance friends, physical and materialistic and spiritual, we are very happy soul. Isn't it? That's what all these masters do, all these senior masters. And also have attachment and detachment also. We have to balance. Don't be too attached. Don't be too detached. Isn't it? We don't need to go detach and go into forest. We can be still in the family and get that freedom or liberation. Attain the higher level of consciousness and reach to that infinite soul. Isn't it? So always be balanced. Your family, those you are around, your friends, your colleagues. Always balance. Don't go too high, excited level, or don't go too lower level. That's one of them. So how do we understand the soul? How do we understand is we need to have theoretical knowledge and practical knowledge. Isn't it? So we need to read so many books, do the Sajjana Sangatya, and practice. That is the practical. Practice yourself. Then you will understand the soul. That is the only one sadhana. ECW, energy, increase energy, consciousness, and wisdom. Then you understand the soul by doing Sajjana Sangatya, meditation, and Swadhyaya. Those are the tools. That's it, friends. If you are tightly hold on to those two triangles, our life is done. We are so much happy wherever we go, whatever we do. And we always understand that we are not the body or mind or intellect. Because everything, body is changing, mind is also changing from baby body to our adult body. Isn't it? Mind is changing, our thoughts are changing, our intellect is changing. Intellect when we are baby, very little intellect or no intellect. We don't need to use what is right and wrong when we are baby. But now we have intellect, what is right knowledge and what is wrong knowledge. We retain the right one, discard the wrong one. So we are not the body because they all are changing. How body changing, mind is changing, intellect is changing. What is not changing is soul. Always the same. Even if you take a mosquito or an ant, same soul they have. Isn't it? So that is the soul. It's just the energy. It's everywhere. And it is the understand the true knowledge, true self, and have a perfect detachment. Don't be too much attached or too much detached. Go into middle path. When we are in middle path, when we follow what we need to detach from all negativity, isn't it? And attach to the spirituality, because that is the only way we can attain the highest bliss, highest happiness, only through the spirituality. So we have to maintain that perfect detachment that we don't like. And roots are the souls and the branches are the bodies, isn't it? The banyan tree example in Bhagavad Gita, Lord Krishna mentioned, right? You can see that one root is the soul and the branches are came from that roots. So that is the body. You can cut the branches, but can you cut the root? Roots are always there. And what we need to do to understand the soul, we need to do the soul scanning. Okay? Through spiritual experiences, experiments we have to do. Soul scanning means we need to do the contemplation and see how our energy is flowing. If we are going ups and downs, why it is up and down. So we need to study, experiment. Maybe sometimes if your energy is not flowing throughout the body, you feel like pain. That means only the energy is flowing at the top level. We need to practice meditating and flow the energies throughout the body. So just this is an experiment. And you have to do how much we are progressing, how much knowledge, what I have learned, what needs to be learned. So always attend the Sajjana Sangatya. So new topic comes in, then you can progress. So always have to be scanning ourselves. That is the soul scanning. And also listen to the different masters. Sit in the meditation group, every single group meditation that you come across possible. Listen to every master. Then only we understand in 360 degrees view we have on the spirituality or on the soul. And so many incarnations, wisdom or data to be considered. So to understand the soul, perfect soul, you have to go back to your previous lives, isn't it? What type of, if you think like what type of Swarna I am. So to understand, you can understand better in this life if you can deeply study, look into your childhood days to now, what is how you are, what is your true nature is, what your true being is, you will understand by now. And you can draw a strong line. Yes, this is me, because it is going on from beginning to now. I am doing without telling me. What is that making you very happiness? That is giving you bliss. Not today, even all stages of your life you have to see. Okay, if not now, also you have to sometimes you have to go to the past life. Some souls are very sorrow, very so much of illnesses they have. No matter they can't able to figure out this lifetime what they have done. They have to go sometimes to past life. That is called past life regression. So they can cure their relationship or health illnesses. So in order to understand the soul level, what is happening, you have to go to a several life journeys past and get the wisdom. So those incarnations or data we need to gather to understand the soul. And deficient at the level of soul and intellect is directly proportional to problems on the body and mind level, isn't it? So any soul knowledge is decreasing. Any deficient is occurring at the soul level, that shows in their body and mind problems, illnesses, emotional illness, or physical illness, mental illness. We go through it. Any illness is an illness, right? Some people have physical illness, some people have mental illness, some people have emotional illness, because we are not one body. We are all a combination of all these. Body, mind, intellect. Isn't it? So anything is missing that shows in our illnesses. So what we need to do immediately, we have to improve the soul knowledge. As soon as you start walking into spiritual journey, learning about the soul. All your elements will go away. So that is the one indication, friend. So see if anybody is going through any kind of issues. It is normal. Everybody go through. Whoever taken this birth, everybody has one area, the other area. We are go through the illnesses. But we need to understand that illness and move forward. We don't leave this body without understanding what is happening within us, not understanding about ourselves perfectly. We are not going to leave the body. If we leave, you have to take another birth, and you don't know how to carry out. You have to burn those karmas. You have to take another life. So that's why let's do very seriously this life. Yeah, so I just put this one in this picture way to just explain you what happens in the soul level, friends. So we have body. Body is all sense, the action organs and sense organs in the body, isn't it? Ear, skin, eyes, and tongue, and nose, everything are sense organs. And we have hands, legs. All those are our action organs. So combination of that is our body. And then we have mind. All these bodies are looking towards mind. Then mind always, when you see eye, you see a pretty dress you want to buy, right? You see, your eyes first takes that image and gives to your mind. Mind then casts that picture of that dress. Then it tells, can I buy? To intellect. Intellect says, yes, go ahead, buy. If you don't have knowledge, it says yes. If you are greedy, it says yes. Isn't it? Because you want to accumulate more and more. If you are a accumulating person, what intellect says, yes, go ahead and buy. But if you are a contented person, it says, no, don't buy. So it gives the signal to mind that don't buy, and then it will just look at that as a picture and move on. Okay, everything you can see this world, you don't need to interact. When you interact with it, the problems happens. Okay, so interact only the right people and right knowledge. Then with that intellect also it comes ego. Oh, this color is good, that color is good, this person is good, that person is good. So the ego is always interacting with your intellect. Also, it has a memory, right? All the memories, all the images are stored, all the knowledge is stored in our memory. So that memory is interacting with your ego and intellect is interacting with the mind, and mind is always interacting with your sense organs. So this, and then after you cross everything is out of this body, mind, ego, then you reach to the soul. When you satisfy everything, you walk in the middle path, you balance all the senses, your desires, okay? You have right knowledge in the intellect, you balance, okay, that there's no duality, and your ego understands, you satisfy your ego completely, you reach to that infinite level of soul, then you becomes soul. Okay? So everybody goes through this level of progress to satisfy their soul level, from child soul to infant soul to young soul to the mature soul, like that. So based on this is a circle we all go through. Okay, so this is the picture, friends. I love the picture, I just thought of it. And we reach to the end slide. Thank you, friends. Thank you so much for listening to me today. I had immense joy and pleasure sharing this knowledge with you. And I have learned this knowledge through so many masters. And my journey started with Chandra Plumarisetti during my initial days 2 years ago, close to 3 years, I think now. And then, did all the inner journeys and everything. And then spiritual tapping said, now we are counseling and learning from each and every person, patient gods that we interact. So the journey is so beautiful, friends. Every day is a learning. So thank you so much for giving me the opportunity to review the knowledge and learn the knowledge through this wisdom given by masters. Thank you. Thank you so much. If you have any questions, we can take it now, or we can go into the question.
Hi, Master.
Yes.
Thank you very much for the presentation, the awareness and enlightenment. It's a very good presentation. I just wanted to bring, because I know we have time constraint now. Time constraint. Okay. I just want to find out.
Yes, please. Yes, go ahead, please. Ratnam Garu.
Yeah. Okay. See, when the soul departs the body, in what state is the soul? Is it more on the happy mode or suffering mode? Okay, that's one question. I got another 2 more questions. Okay. Second question.
Sorry, sir. One question at a time. Let's go. So first question is, when a body departs, does it go with a happy or sad? Is that your question?
The soul, yes, the soul. Does it depart in the happy mode or sad mode?
Oh, which mode? Which mode it departs?
Mode, yeah, you can say mood or mode.
Yeah. So based on their knowledge, sir, if whoever practices this spirituality, who understand who they are, right? Once we understand who we are, we always vibrate at the joy, the happiness, isn't it? So even no matter what stage you are, even at the last time of our death, we always be happy because we understand what is death is. So we depart as a happy beings. We understand our soul, isn't it? But who doesn't understand, or if there are still some stuck, blocked, some emotions are blocked, something is they did not understand fully themselves, some things are stuck, then they will have those memories in their causal body, and then they have to take rebirth to gain the wisdom and knowledge in that area. So we always take birth to experience life, learn and grow. Life is nothing but learn and grow. So it's only learning. That's why we have to understand fully who we are. If we don't understand, we just have to take birth. It's not sad or happy. It is all learning where you are. If you understand fully, then there is no sadness, right? Only sadness will be there if something we doesn't understand. Is that clear, Ratnam Garu?
Okay, thank you. Thank you, Master. Number two, Number two, when we depart from this planet, can we see our loved ones in the next world?
Yeah, once we depart, we become soul, isn't it? We go into higher realm or we take another body, isn't it? It is, those are, if you take again human body, those memories, you have that memory, right? Your subconscious mind is a memory. So it is stored in that. But if you don't reach to that energy level, you will not remember it. Okay, see, we have come here, we don't remember our last life, what happened. But some people go into last life and they can look into their last life, past lives. So you have to vibrate at that energy. And only if it is needed, it will come. Some people doesn't come any visions or any information during their meditation. But they can still just meditate. When the time comes, they get the vision or messages for them to progress in their journey. So yeah, it's all depends on their energy level, sir.
No, because what I was what I was trying to ask, say, when we depart from this, can our soul reach to the loved ones in another realm? Can we see them?
It depends on their soul's purpose. We cannot tell. Depends on the soul purpose. That once your body departs, that's decided in the higher realms. You cannot think here, okay, I have to go on to that my daughter's place, or I want to see my loved one there. You cannot say that. It's all decided, and everything is based on your memory or your Akashic records. Okay. So it's all depends on the memory.
Okay, number 3.
And everybody's journey is different. Everybody's purpose is different, and only soul can only understand. Sorry, sir, I don't have so much of knowledge in this deep what happens and all, but that is my understanding.
Thank you. Number 3, see, assuming a soul depart from this body, does the same soul come back again to another body, or the different soul will come back again? Say, for instance, soul A leaves the body. Does the same soul come? Huh? Hello?
Yeah, please go ahead.
When
yes,
the soul leaves the planet, goes back, does the same soul come back, or the different soul comes over to the planet then?
Yeah, not the same soul or different soul. Once it is an energy, sir. Okay, energy. Soul means again energy body. Okay, it's a energy form. So you leave the body and you will be there, and it will go through certain process. Okay, what you have to learn, what you need to learn in next life, what all the things that your soul has, all the memories. Okay, whatever you have not learned, that will go through again the process. You go through all whatever mistakes you have done and all this. There are stages of the soul. This is given in Thinking and Destiny. There are 12 stages the soul goes through, and then it will come back. So come back means it's just energy. That energy goes in, takes another body form. Okay, if there is unlearned things are still pending, that energy goes into as a energy. It enters into the mother's womb. Okay, based on their religion or based on their color, based on their, whatever they wanted to born, wherever they wanted to born, depends on their desires, past desires, and whatever the learnings they have to do. Okay, whatever experience they wanted to go, based on that, they take rebirth in that particular parents. There is a soul's journey and soul's design. There is a book, Robert Schwab book. I will share it with you, sir, in this group. So you can go through that and understand more about soul and reincarnation. Okay?
Okay, one last question. Sorry taking away so much time. Last question. What you mentioned about dual soul? What is the dual soul? Dual soul.
Dual soul. Is it in the presentation or did I mention?
Yeah, you did mention about dual soul. As you're talking about dual soul, D-U-A-L, dual soul.
So I will bring up, shall I bring up the, I can't recall that dual soul where I have mentioned. Do you want me to point out on the slide, sir?
No, you told verbally, you told verbally, it was not on the slide. They are dual souls sometimes,
Maybe the souls, there's no dual soul, but you have soul, and everybody has, every other person, everybody is a soul beings, and they soul and soul can interact, and when we come together, the soul or the vibration, we exchange those vibrations. maybe that I cannot recall what is that dual soul came into the picture, but yeah,
Okay.
sorry about that, sir.
It's okay. It's okay. Thank you.
No problem. You're welcome.
Yeah, thank you.
Anybody else, masters? Good question, Ratnam sir. You have very deep level of questions. You can probably go through those soul journey, soul plans.
Yeah.
I will share it with you, or Saujanya madam will share it with the group.
Yeah. Thank you. But I have a better understanding from yourself, Mhm.
Correct.
Yeah, better understanding.
Hope it was useful, sir.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you very much for your effort.
Yeah, thank you. You're welcome. Okay, anybody else, masters?
Okay, ma'am. Thank you so much for the wisdom sharing, ma'am. Actually, very new. I came across so many new things today. We know about the soul concept, but the deeper things you brought up are very useful today, ma'am. So we'll do 5 minutes meditation, ma'am, and then we'll close the session, ma'am.
Okay.
I hope
Okay, no problem.
okay, ma'am. I share the music, ma'am.
Okay, sure. Reduce the volume. I think I had some.
Reduce, ma'am.
Yeah, thank you. Okay, friends, all of you, cross your legs, fingers into fingers, and remove your glasses, and have a comfortable posture. And let's observe our breath. Let the knowledge that soak in into our mind. Just observe your inhale and exhale. We just observe our breath as a watching movie or passing clouds. Every single breath counts. Every single minute counts. Just observe your breath, friends. Our breath is our guru. Dear friends, let us pay gratitude towards everyone we have in our life. Pay gratitude towards universe. Feel a universe is a body, huge body, and feel you are hugging universe and saying thank you universe for giving me everything that is needed for my soul. Pay gratitude towards Mother Earth. Friends, feel Mother Earth as a being. The hug, hold Mother Earth tightly and say thank you for supporting me and caring me. Feel the gratitude, friends. Take all the nature, plants, trees, everything together. Hug all the trees and pay gratitude. Say thank you for being there in my life. Friends, hug all the mountains, minerals. Expand yourself. Hug tightly and say thank you, mineral world. Thank you for giving me right elements for my body, to keeping me healthy and happy. Hug all your family members and say thank you, friends. And pay gratitude to all your teachers, your house, your animals, and lastly, friends, hug yourself tightly and say thank you for working perfectly, keeping my health on top of everything. Show your gratitude with every single cell. Touch every single organ and pay gratitude, friends. Now, friends, slowly place your palm on your eyes for 5 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And gently open your eyes. Thank you, friends. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Master.
Thank you, Masters, for joining in the meditation. For a beautiful meditation again. So thank you, Saujanya Madam, for
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you so much. Thank you,
giving me the
ma'am.
opportunity for sharing with your beautiful group.
Thank you,
I
ma'am.
hope this wisdom is right.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you.
Thank you, Veena Madam.